Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. All right, despite this reading, hopefully this is a warning or this is some sort of confirmation. Somebody needs to be enlightened. If you have not gotten the message, someone around you is headed for danger. Okay. This, of course, is someone that you know. I don't know, you could be blinding yourself to it. Maybe you're not paying attention to some sort of situation. Maybe you're not quite sure, exactly what's going on. Things could be up in the air. You're dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This could be your sun sign. This could be whoever you're dealing with. This could be their sun sign. Okay, you see the thumbnail. We do have the tower energy along with the air energy. So scorpionic energy, Aries energy could be significant. Okay, you or someone around you is feeling trapped, or they feel like they've been trapped or restricted in some sort of way. They could physically be trapped, they could be imprisoned, um, or they could be trapped in their own mind, their own way of thinking with self-imposed limitations and negative thoughts. So let me go ahead and pray before we get started here. As above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother of the East, West, South, and North, please protect us and allow us to see. Okay? Okay, so let's continue. Um, You have the power to free yourself from the current situation. I feel like I'm speaking to whoever this is resonating with. If this is not you who has these feelings of being trapped, or maybe you do. It may be due to something you're thinking, or it could be someone who's you're around whose thoughts could be trying to interfere with your thoughts. Okay, you'll have to decide where you are in this. You could be at the root of the problem. You could just be someone who is experiencing these energies. Okay. Presently, because the Page of Swords is in reverse, of course, it's some sort of bad or disappointing news, or someone's being defensive with a lack of ideas, or they don't have any plans. Okay. Uh, Someone could be used to playing mind games all the time, so this has brought on some sort of sense of paranoia, and there's a struggle to express this or to speak whatever it is in their heart, okay, and to communicate. Possibly because they're going to be harsh words, or they're not quite sure how to make them palatable for the next person to hear or for you to hear. Okay. So, here in the future position, you do see the tower, which represents sudden change, some sort of divine intervention. Okay. Upheaval, a lot of chaos is going to happen. Future energy. This is what's coming because of this lack of knowledge or understanding or lack of telling the truth. Someone has an inferiority complex. They're very arrogant. They could be between the ages of 20 and 35. They could just act like that, like an old fool, okay? A know-it-all who cannot really express how they really feel. So I guess I don't know, maybe yell a lot or something like that, or just not really, the words could be very cutting, not very nice. Everything they say is very hurting, or they attempt to hurt other people's feelings because they don't want to deal with their own emotions. Scorpionic energy here with the tower. Okay, masculine, feminine. I'm getting masculine energy, but it could be a man or a woman. So either you are coming into some revelation or awakening, or you will, or someone will come up, recognize this energy here. If it's recognized and you take the positive steps into getting rid of this root here, then it could lead to a personal transformation. Okay. So there is a need to destroy some sort of false belief, a need to rebuild on something that's more solid, something that's more truthful, because something could have been built on lies, okay? I do have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this could represent a person, like I said, is very arrogant. It has an inferiority complex, but they pretend like they know everything, or they just feel like they know everything. But some because they're caught in their own mind, they're not listening to any other outside sources to maybe get a different perspective. Not saying that they have to change their mind about the way they think, but at least get some empathy, okay? Because the Knight of Swords in reverse is a lack of empathy, okay? Slow down and reassess your situation here because someone you know is headed for danger. and you need to separate your energy. Let's dig in further here. It looks like you could be in school or teacher, something about learning or some sort of education. You could be self-taught even, okay? Whatever, how it fits in your situation. You have sociability, you have tolerance, and you have like a cooperative, collaborative nature. So you work well with others, okay? In truth, okay, you also ensure your inner peace. Um, or you need to make sure that you ensure your inner peace is very crucial at this time because of this tower energy here and these lies or rumors or whatever's going on. It's not healthy in the mind, okay? Um, so keep your connections with those who have proven themselves to be esteemed or to have a higher self-esteem, higher purpose in their life. They recognize who they are as an individual, but they still are able to work together. Okay, that means they have some sort of empathy or knowledge. So I feel like you're in some sort of school environment, educational environment, even if you're self-taught. Okay. Um, if you stick with that energy of knowledge and truth and logic, it's going to be very advantageous for whatever it is you got going on by separating your energy from this self-limiting beliefs. Whether this is all an inside job or if you're actually separating yourself from someone who could be causing these energies in you, okay? Patience is essential, okay, in different situations. Anger and acting too quickly can make things worse. Okay, so you'll have to be creative in how you dissipate any sort of anger towards this individual. This could cause more matters particularly if someone is aggressive. Okay, the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords in the upright could represent some sort of incarceration. So there could be, some immediate physical danger. So please take note of that and remember. All right. The journey to education may begin with challenging routes, but the ultimate rewards are truly sweet. So, as long as you have a beginner's mindset and you just take it at your own pace and listen to wise counsel, you'll be fine. Your rewards will be truly sweet. And if you're working on an education, don't let this deter you. Okay, this could be the purpose of all this energy coming around to distract you from your furthering your education or whatever your goals are at this time. Okay, now I have the Queen of Swords in the upright. Okay, this could be you, but it's in the upright, and I have it at the Eight of Swords. Oh, okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, I said masculine energy, but now we got could be feminine energy with immature minds. Okay, this could be you or someone else. Could be two air signs. Okay. Pessimism, lack of direction, lack of success. All right, with the Queen of Swords, and there's a lack of commitment and there's a lot of complacency. This could be you or this could be someone else. Take it how it resonates. Page of Swords in reverse. Hopefully, you're not allowing someone to change your energy or to keep you distracted from your goals, which I feel like is the intent. Oh, wow. The Page of Swords comes out with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What a jump. Okay, there could be a lot of financial worry. Someone could be very greedy or corrupt with their finances. They're not doing what they're supposed to, or they're not doing things that will end in some sort of success here. Now we have the King of Cups in reverse representing the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Okay, so it could be dealing with someone who's very moody, very manipulative and vindictive. Okay. The temperance also is in the upright. So there's some sort of management or need to manage, be patient, like I said, as current energy. All right. So wow, you got to keep your wits about you. Okay. Um, if you're a Queen of Swords in the upright, then you're very composed, very mature and intelligent, and able to think clearly without emotion. That seems to be what's called for here. So when you're faced with an issue, just use your head rather than your heart. Okay. Yeah. Temperance is balance, fire. So it's bringing balance, patience, and moderation. You're being invited to stabilize your energy. Okay, we're looking for stability here so we can get rid of all of this negativity and all of this lack mindset and mentality and stupidity and ignorance. Okay, you're being invited to stabilize your energy and to allow the life force to flow through you without force or resistance. Okay, it's time to recover your flow and to get your life back in order and in balance. Okay, we got the Tower in the upright. good things to come. Queen of Cups in the upright. This could be you in a change. This could be a scorpionic energy, a water energy, someone who's compassionate, calm, nurturing, and intuitive. All right, as above, below, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then the Five of Swords is in reverse. So this could be something that you could be getting over or do not. It says unresolved conflicts, but let me see here. Or something's being reopened, or it will be. This could be with the Tower energy. Okay, in this lack mindset, because it's healing. The world is in the upright. Right, good. Yeah. So somebody's got to get something shook up in their mind, whether this is you or someone around you. Take it how it resonates. It's very simple here. I really don't see much confusion. Completion, triumph, and end of the journey. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords in the upright. Logic and heart energy together in balance with the Temperance. Yay! When the World card appears in a tarot reading, you are glowing with a sense of wholeness, achievement, fulfillment, and completion. A long-term project, a time of study, relationship, or career has come full circle from this is future energy. It may not have manifested yet, but it's in the cards. You are now reveling in the sense of closure and accomplishment. All right, and the King of Wands in the upright. All right, that's awesome. Good to see. Mm-hmm. A natural born leader, masculine or feminine, a missionary missionary could be a visionary, dream catcher energy, who can change the world. The King of Wands is focused on his goals and goals about his life with ambition and intent. Okay, that matches the scorpionic energy here with the Queen of Cups. Be assertive, grab life by the horns, and take control. Action, leadership, vision, and charisma. This could be you. This could be a partner, someone you may meet in the future. As above, so below. Yeah, we got Celtic heart energy. Pentagram energy. The protection and balance. And the skull with the knowledge and triple goddess. Okay, so we got a lot of balanced energy here. Water, fire, air. Things are not manifested yet because, yeah, you're going through something. Something is coming into fruition, your dreams. What about the Celtic heart? Let's tap into some money. That's the earth energy. Okay. As above, so below. The winds of change, the fire, the water, the air, the atmosphere. We want manifestations. Celtic heart, please. Queen of Swords in the upright. Activation. So you're activating your soul purpose and you're receiving these gifts. All right. Your soul is awakening. So it's the need for you to tap into your ancestral memory and your inner wisdom. Okay. That's a search that you will go on by yourself. Of course, you can get good wisdom and guidance, from unknown sources, just random things and places as you're tapping into the atmosphere, but you're making decisions and you're actively motivated and focusing on your path here. Focusing too much on the material world instead of the spiritual world, that could be a problem. That could also be part of the limited beliefs. Okay, so it's all about the journey. Okay, you're going to get there. Okay, so we do have the denial card. I kept trying to stick it back in there. The Page of Swords in reverse. Someone could be denying your powers or your activation. All right, perhaps you're insisting that reality be something other than what it is, whether this be you or someone else. They're denying your power, they're denying your activation. Okay, possibly because they don't see the material things or they see material things as something that needs to be measured. We know what that means, okay? Whatever, someone could be refusing to see something or someone is refusing to see you as who you truly are. Maybe they feel like it's better to live in a lie than the truth, okay? Um, so someone would rather deny your success or your activation of you possibly becoming a triple goddess, whether you're masculine or feminine, that's coming into your mysterious priest or priestess energy, okay? Ancient energy. So if you've been putting up a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask, whether this is you or somebody else, okay? Could be a Sagittarius. All right, somebody's putting up some sort of mask, yeah, to make money, but I guess the authenticity is shining too bright here. Somebody may have fell victim to an illusion or lies or gossip and rumors about you. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups with the skull energy and the upright representing the tower. And, a writer. Words are magic. Use them to manifest more abundance. You can write your own spells, your own words. You write down your dreams and, puts it in writing there. It's like a contract between you and the universe. You can work as a blogger, a content writer, a book writer, or any creative writing career. Your words have power to influence and share your gift with the world. Okay, also with the King of Swords, the King of Wands energy. I'm sorry. Let's get the Knight of Swords energy in reverse. What is that about? It's this arrogant energy. A money manager. Wow. Be cautious. Somebody who maybe mismanages money or who has been in control of some sort of money or finances in the past. hmm Maybe you would. So this Knight of Swords energy could represent, your money going in and out or up and down here. Money coming in fast and quickly. Someone could have a lot of money, or you could have had a lot of money. Someone's mismanaged money or their bank accounts. Okay. Um, so whatever was going on with the money, it's the opposite. So if there was a loss of money, or someone expected some sort of big outcome of finances, it's going to be a loss, some sort of unexpected turn. Okay, as above, so below. So take that how it resonates. You know what you've been investing in. And we do have tower energy here with a lot of denial. Acceptance usually is a path to redemption. Okay. Because if we all mess up, all right, even if we don't actively do anything, intentionally, just even having thoughts of negativity or denying the power within, that's not good. That's something you need to repent of. We all need to repent of and be positive. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Aristotle. Mm. Learning is tough sometimes. You're not going to see instant results, okay? As above, so below. So we do have ancient energy, deep energy, opening up and expanding. We still got this school energy, taking a winding path, um, a twisting route. So things that aren't really straightforward always, okay? Because people have the right to change their minds. They have the right to do what they want. They have a right to turn around, go the other way, believe what they want. They don't have to believe any damn thing. Nobody has to believe you or me or anybody else, right? So we got blocking negativity. Someone could be protected by haters, or maybe you feel as if these people are crazy. Somebody's dodging bullets. They may be denying the truth. Like I said, they're denying your power, denying your activation. They don't want to see it. Maybe they feel offended by what you're doing, about you progressing and learning. Okay. Let's get the Page of Swords and the denial. Forest cabin. Being secluded. And someone may need to go somewhere and hide and get away. Okay. Could be dealing with court, a verdict. Okay. Someone may just need to hide out to while they're waiting on a verdict or some sort of court energy. Hmm. Could be the angels in court with these people pushing away, or you could be pushing away energy of accountability. What's this? Escaping and thinking, missing and craving you. Somebody's just off in their mind, in their head, not really paying attention to karmic friends. Okay. Some sort of secret competition. People are fighting, physically fighting. Could be girls, okay? Or somebody just being all in their emotions. Right. This communication's been cut off, or somebody's not talking. All they do is fight, physically fighting, hiding behind fake accounts. Y'all know the energy. That's nothing new. All right, so let's get a blessing for these beautiful people here. Use above, so below. Hopefully everybody's maintaining, staying out of the drama. Okay, the roots of education. Flower crown. Wear your power proudly and unapologetically. It's your birthright. And it's an eternal thing. No one can take it from you. You can only surrender it. That 12th house energy, Piscean energy, it's also hidden enemies. Okay? A hidden drama. But this is about eternity. Your crown represents eternity and the endless cycle of life, death, and rebirth. We got triple goddess energy also. Okay. Same thing. Chrome maiden. What is it? Y'all know the baby, the mother, and the crone, the grandmother. Life cycles. Um, Nothing truly dies. What was is simply renewed and recycled into new life, perhaps taking on a different form, but with the essence of its power remaining the same. That's why I said there was some ancient energy here. This goes back many lifetimes, this energy. As with the gorgeous blooms of spring, you too can be restored, and that's where we are right now. So if you are going through a difficult time, just know that you will receive a change in fortune soon. Okay? You're currently in a place of death so that something new and beautiful can emerge. Okay? Take advantage of this time. Most importantly, karma. What goes around comes around. We ended the reading the tarot with a world card. Be sure to be kind with your good fortune and use it wisely. The universe will reward your kindness with even better blessings. Sometime down the road, could be many moons from now. You got a whole generation and legacy to provide for. So, um, let's do when and how. And a yes and no, and then I'll close. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. As above, so below. We got yes and no for this reading overall. We have no, and the veil of fateful changes often involves the most ordinary of events. They gradually replace the situation in 6 to 9 months with less ordinary components and participants. The contrast pushes you to a higher level where poetry and discipline meet. I think we got a writer here. The balance of the universe depends on it. Also, your life could just be very poetic, okay? As above, so below. Poetry and discipline. A veil of fateful changes. It is so. It will coming. So in only 1 to 2 months, 6 to 9 months, then we got 1 to 2 months, waves of the ocean of luck accelerate previously slowed processes. You're looking for some money or some sort of it could be a money manager or better management with your money and finances. However it needs to work out, it will, okay? They wash away your doubts and fears, allowing you to get what you want quickly. Trust in your ability to adjust and allow events to take their course, okay? That's that water energy, that triple goddess, mother, Holy Spirit energy. All right, don't give in to any cravings. Just stay satisfied in your own energy. Y'all stay blessed and grounded, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.